Time?
I think we're alive.
Yeah, we're good to go now.
Okay, let's go.
Cool.
Woo.
Let's crack on. So we're about 5 minutes early, but that's not a problem.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Thanks for joining. Welcome to All Around the Board. What's this? Game number 5? It's 5 or 6? I can't remember. I don't know. We've been streaming all day.
Wait, so what games did we do? We did Harry Potter.
Yeah, we've done 4.
Harry Potter.
Yeah. Raptor. Patchwork. Fallout. And now this.
Fallout.
Yeah. So 5 games.
So how many did you win? Or
I've won 3. You've won 2.
I want to win this one.
So you're going to win this one. Right, this, okay, it is a roll and move, but it's...
different.
Yeah, it's actually interesting.
Yeah.
If I could just borrow the die a minute, if you chuck them in there actually. Chuck them in there. We do have 2 sets of movement die, but we have a green die in the middle, which will depend on what
you move.
We move. Yes, so that's a good choice in itself, unlike other roller moves. We have also got some extra stuff, so we've got this will come into play later, and we have these nasty spiders. Now let's quickly
try and get to the ants.
That's it. We are going to tell you how to win the game, and then we'll tell you how to play the game. So to win, you need to get all 3 of your coloured ants from this space all the way to the berries at the end. As soon as you've got an ant to there, it is safe, and it's the first to get 3 there. However, you have to go across this kind of S-bendy kind of trail that you can see there. Unfortunately, what you do have is spiders that will move along the top, and they can move down, and these are magnetic.
And they will...
So if anything goes... There you go. Anything that goes underneath... an ant that goes underneath the spider will get trapped. And then they have to go back to the beginning, which makes it a bit more difficult. So when we're playing this, we can either move our ants...
or move the spiders.
Or move the...
Depending on what this...
Yes, depending on what we roll. So we might end up moving the spiders around, so that we end up... Go on, take one of... Oh, I didn't. That's weird. Didn't do it over there. Oh, well done, Jess. So we'll set this up. So well, we did have it set up, but now we're playing with it, aren't we? We played this for the very first time at Thirsty Meeples in Oxford. Jess was very, very young at the time. I think she was 4. And we fell in love with it, even though it was a roller move. We really were put off at first, but no, it's far from a boring one. So what will happen on a turn? This goes up to 4 players, by the way. So if we have more players, we'd have more ants there. What will happen is we will roll these 3 die, and we have to roll all 3. And you're going to have the brown one is the ant movement. Oh, you're over there. Brown one is ant movement.
And
the black one is spider movement, which is only 1 to... it's 2 to... Oh, it's only 2 and 3. And then you've got the middle die, which either says that you move the spider or the ant. And if you roll the leaf, you get to choose which one you want to move. And also, if we roll the leaf, this is when we bring this into it as well. Now, this is quite a good thing, because it blocks other people's ants. So say if Jess were on the track there, I could move that, and then I've locked it in, and she can't physically move that ant until she moves the log again. Right, Jess, you can start off. So we're going to roll into this little dish, and then I can hold the dish up to show you what Jess has rolled. Okay, so she's going to roll in there. Emily is saying, I've never seen this game. No, we hadn't until we went to Thirsty Meeples. So there we go. So Jess has rolled an ant, which means she moves one of her ants 4 spaces. Well, at the moment, she can only move one of them anyway. They're all in the same spot. But later on, she gets to choose which one she moves. By the way, we've had a bit of an odd... It's a bit of an odd angle that we've had to get the camera, because obviously you've got the top board and the bottom board, and I couldn't have it above like we normally do, because then you wouldn't see this board underneath.
Hello.
So this was quite a challenge to get out. Oh, Jess can put her head through there, actually, can't you? There she is. Right, then it's on to me. So I'm blue. I'm going to roll into this dish. Okay, so I've got the leaf. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the leaf on top of Jess's ant. So she is blocked. Then I can either move the spiders 2 spaces by moving along the red dots 2 spaces,
but there's no point.
or I can move my ant. And if I move one 2, 3, 4. If I jump on top of the log, anytime the log moves, I go with it. So that's quite a good thing. Right, Jess, you'll go. What you gonna do? Thanks for those who are joining the stream. I hope you're very well. Come and say hello in the chat. What's Jess rolled? So she's rolled spider 2. 1. So one of the spiders moves the actual location of this one, and the other spider heightens and lowers it. Yeah. And then 2, you want to move it that way, don't you? This one you want to move so it goes over there towards my 2. Oh, it's close. It's close. Oh, okay. Thanks, Nuggetator, for joining. Would you recommend it for a 3-year-old? Yes, absolutely. All I would suggest is you'd probably have to sort of jog their memory of what they can do. But it's generally this is a go. I'll show you. Roll the die. If it's a leaf, okay, you get to choose. But if it was an ant, you move the brown. If it was the spider, you move the black. But I've got the leaf, so I can't move the leaf to the stump anywhere because, unfortunately, there isn't another ant to put it on. But then I can move. I'm going to move the spider 1, 2 spaces. So I'm moving it away from my blue spider there. Yeah, 3. So I think Jess was pretty sure when we went to Thirsty Meeples and played this that she was either 3 or 4. She might have been 4, but that's not far off. But yeah, absolutely, I would recommend it. Okay, so she gets to move the spider 3 spaces. Oh, that's definitely gonna get my person, isn't it? Not person, my ant even. Oh, that's too close for comfort. I don't like that. All right, here we go. Okay, I get to move the ant 2 spaces. Now we haven't even spoke about piggybacking. So, for example, I've just moved 2, as you've just seen there. If I moved this one 2, and I can go 1, 2. If I moved the bottom ant after, I could take all the ants with me. Similarly, if Jess managed to move on top like that, I would be able to then carry her along. What was that? Ant 1, yeah? Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's a good one. I've got ant 6 spaces. I'm going to get my other one into play. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can go all the way over there. It's a bit close to that, but never mind. Yeah, no worries. As I said, I mean, it's definitely one, even if she sort of doesn't get, or he or she, sorry, I don't know the gender of your child, but even if you had it in advance for them sort of turning 4 or 5 years old, they would definitely get it then.
Can you, move it onto a space that doesn't have an ant?
Yes. Oh, no, no, sorry, not that. I thought you meant the spider.
No.
Oh, no, it would have to. So you could bring it back so it sort of stops me from moving, yeah? Yeah, you can only move it to where there is an ant. Okay. What kind of games does your child play, your 3-year-old? What type of games do they play at the moment? It'll be this way. Oh, she caught me! So, when you catch somebody that's an opponent, not only do you get to put their ant all the way back to the beginning, but then you get to move one of your own ants forward 1 space. If I was you, Jess, I'd move this one on so you can carry both. Okay, let's have that. So Jess is going to piggyback her own ant. Okay, here we go.
So you can't piggyback my ant.
Oh, I get to move the leaf. So I'm going to move it. I'm going to put it on top of your 2. No! Yeah. And then I can move either the spider's 3 spaces or one of my ant's 6 spaces. I'm going to move this ant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 all the way to the end there. Also, for those who are watching this, we have got a Family Zone series. We kind of, the last one was a little while ago, but we did a live one. Tons and tons of children's games on there. So anything that you might be looking for a new game for your children, loads are on there, and I genuinely say sort of what age they're good for. So yeah. Oh, that's really cool. That's so Jessie's she's played some of the Habba games. and more recently Carcassonne Junior and Catan. Do you know what Habba games absolutely are the? Yeah, Catan Junior. Yeah. Habba games are spot on for children's games. We've got when we went up to Tabletop Scotland, we had the library, so we were the whole board game library there, and Habba had some games that they didn't want after, so they gave us loads of games. Sorry, hold fire. We might have a parcel coming. 1 second, Jess. Hello. Oh, cheers. Is it alright to leave it inside the door? Thank you. Cheers. Go on then. Huh? It won't be heavy. Sorry guys, on the stream, I will be back in just 1 minute. We've got it's parcel delivery day. Is it heavy? Is it games? No, it's probably clothes. Huh? Oh, is it? No, can't just see. It might be all of our clothes. Is it really heavy? Yeah. Okay. Sorry guys, on stream we are coming. Come on.
It's a really heavy bag.
That's probably got all of our clothes in.
Yes,
they're due next week. Oh well. Not the games. Oh.
Not the games. That's
typical. We're waiting for. Oh. Right. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, we're waiting for a delivery of some new games, and unfortunately, that wasn't the games either. So that's the second parcel delivery we've had. No games. Right. Anyway, what were we saying about Habba? Yes. So when we was up at Tabletop Scotland, they said there was a load of library games that we could have for our club. So we ended up with, I don't know, about 20 different Habba games, loads of them, and some of them are really good.
10. We ended up with 10.
Whose go is it, by the way? It's yours, because I moved my aunt. Yeah, we live on a top floor flat, so it's not that quick to go down and get parcels.
No, it's not, especially with
Oh, what did you get?
COVID. Oh yeah.
So this is what Jess has rolled.
1, 2,
so her
3,
aunt
4.
can move 6 spaces. Is that 1 to the end?
Yep.
Oh, you rascal. Okay.
Hey, I'm not a rascal.
Ant 1. So I'm going to move this ant that's sitting underneath that spider. I'm going to move it on 1 space. Do you know what, Jess? We should do a Habba game series, I reckon.
Oh yeah,
we've got loads of Habba games. We could do it.
Yeah, we could. Say if you want that. Because we can also get some more.
Let's have a look. So Jess has got the leaf. So firstly, she can move that. Yeah, of course, she's going to cover my 2. And then you can move the ant 5 or the spider 3. Now, if you moved that 5, both of those would get on top of that, and they would be safe. Oh no, she's going to go for me.
It's not on the side.
Right, it's on to me then. Here we go. So I've got ant 5. So it'll have to be this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry guys that you can't really see where I'm pointing, but it is. But I need to get around that bend, and it was the only one I could move. So go on, Jess. Oh, so she's got ant 6. Oh well, this is definitely going to be her winning, isn't it? Oh, both of her ants as well. Come on, I need the log. Oh, I get to move the spider 2 spaces. So 1, 2. No, it's no, but I can hopefully move it along further. Hopefully, go on, Jess. I hate it when I roll the spider. What'd you get? Ant 1. Oh, so Jess, that's a really good. So the only way I can move my ant is by taking yours with. Are you for the person? Sorry, Nuggetator even. Are you UK based? Out of interest,
Daddy, you want the leaf?
But I cannot move it on top of that. And then I'm going to move the spider 1.
Hey!
Yay!
Knocked it.
I did. So.
But doesn't that just go back on there?
Yeah, but then we reset. We're actually meant to reset the ants. And what's quite funny is the fact that I then get to move my ant on one, so I take yours with me. Yeah, let me know if you're UK based, because maybe we can talk after. Because Jess has got some that we don't use or play anymore, do we? So you know, we could pass them on if you're UK based. Just let us know. Oh, from Netherlands. I wonder what it's like to post over there. I'll tell you what. If I put my email address, I'll put my email address in the chat now, and give me an email, and perhaps we could sort out a way of getting you some over your way, ones that Jess has sort of outgrown. We'll pass on the good deed, so to speak. Is it my go?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I just whacked my hand on the table.
Oh, careful.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got move the leaf. Well, I can only cover my own ant. Or well, your ant and my ant. And then I'm going to move my ant 1, 2 spaces. Jessie, your go. Oh, move the leaf. Yep, so you're going to cover mine. And then you can either move an ant 4 or the spider 3. At the moment, the spider is... You're covering my ant at the moment, aren't you?
How many is the ant?
4 for the ant.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, here we go. Hopefully I'll get a leaf. Nope. I've got ant 5. Okay, so...
I'm guessing this one?
4. Yep, it's the only one I can move. Jess. It's going to be tense. So Jess has got ant 5. The only thing I will say about this game is this can take anywhere from 10 minutes to sort of an hour. We have had games where it's taken a hell of a long time. So it depends what sort of the attention span that your children have to play this. Spider 2. So, 1, 2. I'm going to sneak in. Jess, onto you. Oh, if I just show you guys what she's got. Ant 4.
Done.
So that's right, 2 out of your
the end.
3. 2 of hers are safe. Ant 5. The only one I can move is this one, so I've got 1 to the end. Go on, Jess. Oh, the leaf.
I'm not going to move it.
You can move your thing first. I don't think... you might have to move it. Hang on. Let me just check. Can't remember if you have to.
But you don't move it sometimes.
Yeah. So it is your choice whether you place it before or after, but you have to put it on a new space unless there wasn't another ant. So why don't you move your ant first, and then cover it? You'd have to cover your own. That's the downside of only having 1 left, is the fact that you have to cover it. And if there were more players, then you could. But 2 player, it's a bit more difficult. Right, I've got the ant. I can move the spider. Even I can move 2 spaces. So I'm going to move it 1, 2, well away from my my people and my ants even. What's Jess got? Oh, that's a good one, but she hasn't got an ant to move. So unfortunately, just skip a go if you can't physically move one. I've got ant 1. Thanks, Jess. Back to you. You need to roll a leaf. Oh, ant 6, but she can't move it because it's the only one that's left underneath that trunk. Oh, spider 3. So if I go 1, 2, and then 3, I'm going to move him all the way over in the corner so he's leaving my things alone. Oh, she's got it. So the leaf, she's rolled the leaf, so she's moved that over. And then you can either move the spider twice or your ant 3 times.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's yours a trap?
Ant 2, I don't get anything, so back to you.
What's yours a trap?
Again, the downside of mine being covered, of being together. Oh, nice. I've got ant 2, but I can't move any. So Jess needs an ant 2 and she's 1. No, you can move your ant first. What? So Jess got the leaf. So she moved the ant first, and then she gets to replace that. And unfortunately, fortunately for Jess, she won. Unfortunately for me, I got beaten. Well done, Jess. High five. There we go. So that was Spinderella. A nice little, again, a roll and move, but it's a little bit more interesting than just roll and move it. You've got some choices. Firstly, you've got 3 different ants you can move.
Maybe if we should pack this away whilst they put some comments.
Well, well, it is 4:45, so actually we're going to have dinner.
Yes.
Yes, because it is almost dinner time by the time I've cooked it. We'll be back later for another stream. Probably. It may be with Jade. If she hasn't finished work by then maybe it will just be us 2.
But she's been cleaning for a long time.
Yes, she's been. I don't know what time she's going to be back, but she'll be back when we see her. If there are any suggestions of what you would like to see, either later on today or in the future, let us know. Our Board Game Geek collection is in the description below. It's Board Game Geek /collection / all around the board or something like that. You can filter through. We've just updated it today with all of our other games. And yeah, let us comment on this video. You can actually comment after the video is finished if there's anything you would like to see. In the meantime, we are going to go. We're going to stop breaking the board and the magnets. And we will say goodbye and catch you on the next stream. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.